Hey, this is Dr. Bill Williams, and today we're talking about building wealth and earning cash flow with no obligation to sell anything. That's right, it's the perfect MSI for you, multiple sources of income. I'm a dentist. I've been in practice 46 years. I've been a coach, consultant, clinician, trained a lot of doctors to do a lot of things. But one thing that I'm really proud of is that I've written two best-selling books, and one of them was on being productive. One was being a good marketer. One was being effective with my patients. And so I taught dentists how to be more effective, and I showed them how to create an income that was far beyond what most could do. And so I became an expert in multiple sources of income, how to generate cash flow. And so I wanted to show you today how to fill in the blanks. In other words, you have a primary source of income, and you can say that's your career, that's your job, and that's what you get your main source of income from, is that job. But what if you couldn't do that anymore? A lot of people were put out of work during the last couple of years. A lot of people are forced to not work because of certain rules. And so we need extra income. So the question is, what if you could replace your earned income, whether it's 10, 25, 50, 100,000 a year, and get it to be replaced with passive income where you're not having to go to work. It just is made while you're at home, while you're at the beach. So I'm talking about just not production where you produce that much, but actually take home that much. Could you do that? I'm going to show you how to do that today. It's one of the secrets of multiple sources of income. And the reason I'm showing you that is because it's what I'm doing. This is not something I heard about. This is what I've been doing for the last couple of years. I'm introducing you tonight to ONPASSIVE, which is a multiple source of passive income. Now, I'll tell you about this in the next 30 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes. We'll do it fast because I don't want you to waste your time. I want you to get to the point and understand this. So what is ONPASSIVE? Who's in charge? What are the products? Why do you need them? And most importantly, how to be a founder, because we're in the pre-launch phase, and when it becomes time to launch, there will be no more founders. Nobody can join as a founder after that time. So what exactly is ONPASSIVE? It's an international IT company specializing in artificial intelligence with offices in Hyderabad, India, Orlando, Florida, the home office, Singapore, and Dubai. It's a total internet business solution for any business. It's a done-for-you platform, so there's the perfect wealth creation vehicle for anybody. These offices, I've been there in Orlando, and I met with the CEO, Ash Mafara, and we sat down and talked about what the future is related to how we can introduce this to more people. We want to introduce it to people because it's a cash flow creator, and those people who want a new income source, a new income center in their life, well, they're quickly joining this because we have over 950,000 that are part of our team right now. So we have a model that is very unique. Here's what it's about. Part A, we provide a platform for those with a current business so that they can become more successful. You can already have your business, save money, and also get more clients. Part B is we provide those with no business or success an online marketing or plug-and-play system that guarantees their success with no effort needed on their part. It's a done-for-you system. You just own it, and it runs by itself. ONPASSIVE does all the work. So we're seeking to help those people out there obtain abundance by creating cash flow and creating wealth. Now, there's a whole lot of products. I'm not going to explain them today, but we'll start off with these 20, and we'll add more. There's 50 this year coming to the market. And they do everything you need online to do business, from education to communication to back-end management like accounting and staff management, everything you need for a perfect business. If you see this list of things, you know you use a lot of these every day, and you know that these products work. Well, ours are going to be competing against these. We're going to look at the market share that these have, and we're going to take part of that market share because our products are better and a lot less expensive, a better value. They work better and they're less expensive. That means you're going to get more for less. And that's what we're up to, is putting everything under one umbrella. For one low fee, you're going to get everything, and you're going to have one single sign-on. You're not going to have to go into 5 or 10 or 20 different programs to run your business. They're all integrated together so they work. You don't have to figure out how to make them work together because you're not going to have to copy paste everything all over into a new program. They work together. They're all integrated with artificial intelligence. So why is it unique? Well, it's all a done for you solution. Everybody that has a product out there requires you to do a lot of things to make it work. Ours, we don't have that problem. We imagine that everybody has no training, and so we set the product up so that you can do it without training. It's a done-for-you solution. There's no recruiting or converting of leads. It automatically happens. There's guaranteed traffic specifically to your niche. We have proprietary technology developed with artificial intelligence. We manage all the customer support. You don't have to talk to people. All tools are included for success. Everything's accessible, I said, with one login. That's major. And finally, the most important thing that you'll like is it's totally self-funding. Once you pay an entry fee to get in, you're not going to have to pay again. Once you're in, you don't have to pay again because founders have a special position. They don't pay a monthly fee out of their pocket ever once they get started. So you look at where the customers come from. If you're using any of these or any of the people you know are using any of these products, they're going to shift over to ours most likely because they'll be better, cheaper, a better value. Now, we looked at the market out there for these 11 products. We have 50, but this is just 11. And we said that there's a $400 billion market potential in sales because people are already buying these things on the market. And we're going to go in there with these products and compete as a better product, cheaper, less expensive product. And we're going to take market share. So you can imagine how big this is going to be when you look at that number. Imagine this, a self-funding solution for any cause, any charity, or any startup. So if you had a business that you wanted to start up and you needed some income to get started, you could raise the money through this project. We have immediate payment to your digital wallet. You don't have to wait a week or a month for the funds to clear. They come in the very day that there's a sale. There's unlimited residual passive income paid daily, so there's no cap on this. Make as much as you need. Top marketing automation is all done for you. Guaranteed visitors and conversions. Breakthrough products that will automate your financial freedom. You don't have to do anything. And there's a lot more I can tell you as time goes on. But the main thing I want you to know is why this works and why other people can't do it. It's because artificial intelligence is changing the world of digital marketing, and we're experts in both digital marketing and in artificial intelligence. The future is here, and it's done for you effortlessly by building a customer base and growing your income. We join, ONPASSIVE then builds the customer base for us, and we get the income. We have 50 in-demand products and services the first year. We're going to add more every year. Automatically, we send traffic to the websites that we build for you and update every day for you. And we seamlessly follow up with leads and we convert them so that they are your ONPASSIVE customer base. We manage all the customer support, as we said, and we have maximum customer retention for one reason. It's a better value, and the customers will soon see that we pay them to be customers. Once the customers understand that, they'll never leave because they can actually get income by being a customer. And that's a major thing, and it's all because of artificial intelligence. The ONPASSIVE journey started about 3 years ago, and now we're up to 955,000 or more founders in the group. We started off with just 0 back in 2018, and I reached 10,000 by the 1st of 2019. And here we are now with almost 1 million. Ashman Farth is our CEO. He created ONPASSIVE, and just like Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk, Steve Jobs, Jeff Bezos, he's got an admired company. People look up to those companies and they say, you know, those are successes. Well, Ash is going to be more successful. His company is going to be bigger than any one of those 4 companies in time. Why is that? Because we have far more products than they do. We have far better value than they do. And because we have better value, we're going to have a bigger market share. So given time, we're going to outpace even those guys. So I know you would like to be a part of something that's going to grow to be that big. Once you understand it, you can't say no to that. So a founder position is how you get in. The best choice is a founder versus a customer or a reseller, okay? A founder is someone who joins before the official global launch, and you pay a founder's fee. Upon launch, you'll be automatically a customer and a reseller, but you never have to sell anything because ONPASSIVE will do it for you. Ability to pre-build a customer base is a big deal. That's why I'm telling you this. That's why I got involved 2 years ago, because I wanted to pre-build a customer base so that I would have immediate income as soon as we launch. You can get a full compensation plan for building wealth and cash flow, including overrides. And as any salesman knows, overrides is where you make most of your money. You make money as people keep in the system month after month, year after year, but you're still getting paid for work you did 2, 3, 4 years ago. If you want to be a customer, you just buy one or more products, but you don't buy the full suite. If you want to be a reseller, that's a customer who buys a full suite of products and they get highly targeted traffic. So they build their business by the company sending customers to the reseller. And a reseller can also market on their own efforts. They have a reseller license and they do receive overrides. So I want to show you something about multiple sources of income and why this is so magical. Founder positions can be had by anybody who wants to buy them and become a founder. So you can have as many founder positions as you want. It's like having a business, like having a string of gas stations around the country. That's a founder position. ONPASSIVE places founders in your base during the launch period. Before now and launch, ONPASSIVE is doing a beta test of the whole system, and so they're going to put people under the existing founders. So you could get founders put in your position. Founders can then add more founders themselves and pre-build, as I mentioned. What if you could triple your income by having 3 founders? What if you could 10x or 50x your income by adding more positions? That's the magic of multiple sources of income, is having the ability to buy more positions from the very beginning. Each customer places in your base by the ONPASSIVE company becomes an income center forever. As I said, the customers pay a monthly fee and you'll get an income every month they pay. You can do it in multiples too, because you can have 3 or 4 more added per month by ONPASSIVE, and then those 3 get added to, and those 9 get added to, and it grows until you have in a year up to 729 customers. So overall, the goal of the company is to have at least 100 million customers added in the first year. I think it'll be a lot higher than that, but the goal has been set at 100 million minimum. Our global market is 4.8 billion, the number of people who use the internet. Everybody in the world who has interest in being on the internet will be interested in our products, because we have something for everybody, no matter what they do, what niche they are in, because we have such a diversity of products. Now, the 50 products that we have, each is a multiple way to make income. There's monthly subscription fees that people pay for these products. So they pay per customer, they pay per product, they pay as resellers working. You can have them be like your sales team, because anything they do, you get an override on. And there's ad sales. You know how Google and Facebook make their money? Well, ONPASSIVE will be just like them in that we'll have ads that we'll sell to the public to market goods that they have, and they will want to have eyes on their products from our customer base. So we're going to have ad sales that will rival or beat what Google and Facebook do right now. So I know you know that it's a big income source, and we're going to share that with all the customers, the resellers, and the founders. Adding multiple sources of income could look very good if you look at these statistical ways to look at it. One founder, one customer with 50 products means there's total income centers of about 50 income centers on day one, when you just have one position and there's one customer. But if you add customers, 9 customers with the same number of products, you really have a total income center number of 450 at 4 months, because things are growing. You're adding 3 every month or 2. So if you add another 3 every month or two, that means that in a year, and you have 3 founder positions, you'll be up to 729 customers with 3 positions, and that makes the total income centers up to 100,000 or more in 1 year. And if you had 10 founder positions, it would add up to 364,000 income centers. The idea here I'm showing you is that the more positions you have, the more customers who join, the more products you add. Any one of those increases the number of income centers potentially a customer could buy. And that means you have more money coming in on a consistent basis month after month. I wrote it down and put it into a format here that you can kind of think about this. How long will it take to double or to increase your income? Say if you make a certain amount of money, 5 or 10 or 25,000 a year as your current income, well, you could double your income by doing other things too. So you'd have double the income. If you had 1 position, it might take 20 months to get to that point where you doubled your income. If you had 3 positions, it might only take 18 months. If you had 10 positions, it might take 15 months. And at 50 positions, you could approximately double your income. No matter what your income is, you could double your income at approximately 6 months if you follow the rule of certain number of people being added per month by ONPASSIVE. Not you doing it, but by ONPASSIVE doing it for you. But these are all assumptions based on different people doing different things at a time. So I always tell people in a disclaimer, these are not actual figures or components of the ONPASSIVE pay plan or funding structure. They're designed to give you an idea of what is possible. Earnings will vary greatly depending on individual effort and income amounts, and they in no way serve as a guarantee of income. This entire exercise is meant to spur your imagination and inspire bigger dreams. It was my goal when I saw this entire company format to maximize the income so that I could replace my income as a dentist and get to that point where I didn't have a drop in lifestyle. And so I could choose to buy more positions, or I could choose to go out and tell people about it and pre-bill my team so that I would be able to have a bigger income immediately instead of waiting 2 or 3 years for that to grow to the same number. So you see how that works. How long will it take to get to, say, $10,000 a month income or $10,000 a day income, whatever your number is? You can set your number and work towards that goal. Well, we know one thing, our compensation will continue to go up every month. Yes, it will. It will eventually get to $10,000 a month, probably within a time period. And I think even it'll get to $10,000 a day pretty quickly if you work hard. And so what does that mean, $10,000 a day? That's $3 million of income a year. And when you look at that kind of income, there are not that many dentists that do that much. That's kind of like way beyond normal. And so this could be better than the practice of medicine, dentistry, engineering, law. So there is no cap, there is no limit or income potential when you have residual income, when you have overrides. The bigger your team, based on how many people come in, your income is not limited. The journey to becoming the next unicorn company has already begun. I mean, we've already gotten to the point where we're a unicorn company valuation-wise. We're a privately owned company, debt-free startup, fixing to launch with a valuation right now exceeding $10 billion. And that's because the number of founders we have will immediately become customers on day one. About 1 million or more will be customers on day one if we started this month. Here's the timeline. Today, if you can join for being a founder, you would pay $97. And if you joined after the VIP launch, which is our beta testing period, then you would pay a little more, and you could beta test the products, and you could earn bonuses. At the global launch, then you will pay an additional an activation fee one time, about $250, and that would be your total investment in being in ONPASSIVE. That activation fee is a monthly subscription that you pay once, and for them on, it doesn't have any need to come out of your pocket. It'll only come out of profit. The founder position is closed, however, at global launch, And so founders pay only once, and they pay one activation fee the first month. You can buy as many founder positions as you want. It's the ultimate multiple source of income option. Best one I've seen. We know we're close because the gifts to the managers have started in Hyderabad, India, where they develop the products and put them together and get them perfect. We have started to see the gifts go out to the managers because we know we're close. So that's kind of exciting. Completely run your whole business online with ONPASSIVE. It's a done-for-you system. Everything on autopilot. Everything is automated, autopilot. Your advertising, your marketing, your leads, signups, recruiting, your team building. It's really right for any business opportunity, a dentist office, a nail salon, service stations, you name it. It's right for anybody. Even if you don't have a business, this can become your business. So lock in your founder position today. Thank you for reviewing what I've showed you. And it's a movement towards a better world for everyone. Ash Mafarth, our CEO, says he has a goal, and that's for 97%. Every founder will be successful. No one will be left behind. Every founder that joins will be successful. It's a membership to success. Ash wants to have 1 million millionaires created by ONPASSIVE. He also wants to have those millionaires be very generous. And so he wants to create 1 million Mother Teresas, people that are so generous that they give back. And to aid and create that and happening, he's created a platform called OBless. And so OBless is built into ONPASSIVE as one of our platforms and products. And it'll be a way to connect people who are in need with people who want to donate money. And so when you put those two together in a seamless operation with people that are making a lot of money, it's going to fund a lot of needy causes. A really worthwhile situation being developed by the CEO of ONPASSIVE. It's a wealth creation and cash flow vehicle for you. It's mainly focused on generating income passively that you don't have to do yourself. You can choose to help it out. You can choose to refer people into it. You can choose to be an active reseller and actually market it, but you don't have to. That's the beauty of ONPASSIVE. It's your choice. So I would encourage you to enroll today, get back to the person who showed you this. You might be looking at it on a webinar tonight. You might be looking at it on your home computer sent to you by a friend. And so that friend is already a founder in ONPASSIVE and one of the 1 million members already. And they're asking you if you want to join. They're doing you a favor by giving you this opportunity. So I would advise you to say yes and enroll today. Get to know more about it later if you need to. But because we're going to shortly close when the gates are open to the public to become customers, there won't be any more founders. So you really don't have forever. Your limited time is here. Once we launch, there's no more founder positions available. So this is Dr. Bill Williams, and I want to tell you, it's been a pleasure being able to offer this opportunity to you and take advantage by getting back to the person again who showed you this video. Thanks very much. I'll see you soon.